You're listening to the Old Oil House Lock-In with your hosts, Gruffline.
Crashing through the sky comes the feline cry. Space car!
Dark Ages.
What's this? Is it chocolate?
Little Billy, it's chocolate. You eat up, little Billy.
And Chaos NV.
Always tell your mummy before you go off murdering people.
We should go anywhere where there's nuclear weapons.
Yay, battery!
Name you in the name of what is evil to get up and make me a sandwich.
Good morning, good evening, good night, good something, good and something else. And I still can't do it. I still cannot do it like he does. Hello everybody, it's me, it's Stu, it's Dark Ages. There is a distinct lack of Grufflock this week.
Woohoo!
Which means the room is far prettier but less hairy.
It's kind of a happy sound.
It's balancing. It swings and roundabouts. You give with one hand, you take with the other. And you've joined us yet again for a Adam-free lock-in, which we haven't had for a while. So we're just gonna fart around and not do our jobs properly.
Yeah, it's not like the boss is here to check up on us.
Exactly. I've actually got my feet up on the table. I'm not in uniform.
Snicker, snicker, snicker.
He'll never find out, will he? It's not
No.
like he edits the show. Oh. Fuck. So we're doing a lock-in. We can't promise it's going to be a very long one, but there is some stuff that we want to talk about.
Wax poetical.
But. Mr. Rob, I have a question for you.
You have a question for me?
Yes.
What is this question you speak of?
The question is, in the space between last week and this week, and when we previously recorded, were you gifted with anything from the High Lords of Giftiness, who grant their presents to you for being a good boy?
No.
Oh.
I did actually, though, go and spend some of my own money.
You what?
Yes.
What did you spend your own money on?
Mrs. Robin's birthday present.
Oh.
It's alright, she knows what it is, so I can actually say it.
What did you get her?
Final Fantasy 13-2.
Would that not be 26? No. Would that be 50? I'm confused. When can they call it Final Fantasy 13B?
Baker Street.
Or Part 2?
Yeah.
They could have 4 letters. Part 2.
No, that would have just been too complicated.
Mm.
Well, I got the special edition of that, along with the collector's edition strategy guide.
What did you get in the special edition of the game?
Stuff.
It's a good bit of pitch in there. I'm already tempted to ante up my purchase there to the special edition because I get stuff.
There's like an art book in there. I think there's maybe a soundtrack and some extra DLC, collector's cards, that sort of thing. But you know, it's become kind of a tradition of me buying that for the missus.
It's almost like you're sitting there going, come on, Final Fantasy, you've got to be out in time for birthday. Bing! Yes!
I'm not saying that's the way it happens. It could be. But no, I bought her that. And I'm finally getting my revenge.
Oh?
You may remember this little game came out a few years back now.
Mm-hmm.
It was called Halo 3.
Mm-hmm.
It came out around September time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. My wife-to-be at that point said, "Oh, I'll buy you the Legendary Edition for your Christmas if you want." I was like, "Oh, yes,
And you have the lovely helmet.
Yeah.
Like I do. Thank you, Paul.
And she then decided, you're not getting it till Christmas. After she bought it from me at the midnight launch. And then it sat on our couch, unwrapped, just sat there so I could see the box and everything, for 2 weeks, and I was just told, I will never forgive you if you open it and play the game. So it got to the point where I had to just tell her to take it to her parents' house and hide it there.
Yeah, because the temptation is right there.
Especially seeing as how, working in a sort of store I do, I was constantly telling people to shut up.
Oh man, you know the end of the shut up! Shut up!
Because considering the campaign wasn't the longest on that game.
Nah, it's not, but it was good.
It was good, but it wasn't the longest. So there was a lot of people bringing it in within like a week.
Yeah.
And it was just like, shut up!
Shut the fuck up!
So yeah.
Not that feeling.
I'm now getting my revenge because her birthday is not for a week or so. I haven't been too cruel. I have hidden it.
Yeah.
So it's not in plain sight, but she knows it's in the house.
So
and she can't play it till her birthday.
You're a better man than me. I would have had it framed on the wall with a big sign on saying, not for Becca.
Nice.
Did you make any other interesting purchases?
Yes, I did. I bought myself a little Shadow the Hedgehog.
The Blaxploitation Hedgehog.
Shadow the Hedgehog. He's not Blaxploitation because he doesn't have a big meaty black voice.
How do you know? That one might. They might have lied to you in the video game. Might be the white man trying to break him down. Or in this case, the blue hedgehog trying to break him down.
It could have been.
He don't want no black hedgehogs on his games.
It could have been. I want to get like a huge sodding gun sort of thing and sort of like somehow fit it into one of his hands.
From what I know of him, you also need a big motorbike.
Yeah.
But that's all I know about him, is that he's a black version of Sonic. Has a motorbike and a gun, and that makes him cool with the kids.
I must admit, he is a bit emo and everything in the storyline, but I just like the look of him. I think he looks cool.
It's like, I'm looking at the card back. That Metal Sonic's is so tempting. Ugh, Metal Sonic's awesome.
I just wish we actually got more of these things in on a more regular basis, but we don't.
It's kind of hit and missy though, eh? Nobody... I would never go into games expecting to find this stuff. I would go into games and go, oh, they've got this stuff, and then maybe pick it up.
I can't wait to see what sound effect he uses to bleep that out.
Oh, good point. Oh well. Should we do my bit then? We'll ignore that.
Yeah.
I received 2 things this week.
2 things?
Well, strictly speaking, I received 6 things. Because 5 of those things make 1 thing.
Ooh.
So I'll get the smaller one out of the 2, and they're both from the same. They're both Power Rangers.
Ooh.
So I finally, thanks to one Mr. Jazz Santi, the one Mr. Timey-Wimey, and of course my true love name, the lovely Mrs. Click, they got together and organised getting sent out one Octozord.
Yes.
AKA Ikki-chan. So I finally have that, so I can make the big stupid cannon thing with the rest of the battle wing. It's stupid. It's a tiger attached to a beetle and to a swordfish attached to a squid to make a big gun.
Nice.
To the dude that's made out of a lion, a bear, a dragon, a monkey, a chimp, and a lobster shoots. Yeah.
I have no words.
And it also means I could do the north face on the Clawzord, which is actually a bit disappointing because it's meant to hold it like a spear, but one leg just juts out. Grumble, grumble. Stupid Bandai. So I got that, and that was cool.
Very nice.
I sat in my little office for a bit spinning it. Pretending it would float and shoot ink at people. And then I got a big box on my day off.
Ooh.
And now this big box is partially the responsibility and fault of one Mr. Paul Logan Blaze, the Sugar Bear. He pointed me in the direction of an eBay auction. Said eBay auction read 1999 Bandai GoBot. It wasn't no GoBot. I put a bid in. Bid went through. I got this thing for the grand total of £17. Said thing stands. I'll do the handball. Yay tall.
Wow, that's no GoBot.
No, that is the combined form of 5 trains. I got the Lightspeed Rescue Super Train Megazord.
Nice.
It's about a foot and a bit tall. It's as big as Unicron for those people who have Unicron. The following things are damaged and or missing. The aerials are missing off train number 2. The door is broken on train number 5. That's it.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
So, like, there's a few paint scrapes, a few bit of paint damage, labels a bit rough, but for $9.99, and for the price I paid, I don't care. Massive train. In fact, the train would probably reach from about that part of the table to about that part of the table, end to end. Eee! And it can hold the Lightspeed Megazord as well. So you can put your train over, and then open the doors and go vroom, and drive them out.
Nice.
I only did that 5 times last night. It's awesome. It's huge. It's a deadly weapon in the wrong hands to bludgeon people with. Feel my super train wrath. So yeah, big thanks to Logan Blaze for that one. It's one of those times that I'm happy to know the shook a bit. So that's all. That's all I got then. Apart from frustrated and angry at work. There you go. That's what I got.
You always get that at work, though.
It's what having a job is. So, should we do some newsy, commenty stuff?
Yes, why not?
Let's do selection of freshly produced PNGs plucked straight from the river of the internet via our laptop fishing nets. Boom. I'll come up with a better name one day.
Hopefully. That is a little long-winded.
It creates a nice image though of us fishing with laptops for these news items. So, Mr. Rob, you have a news item.
I do.
Bring us this news item. Feed it to us. If it is tasty, I will go, taste the goodness. And if it is terrible, I will banish you from the kitchen. From the news kitchen.
How about I just ram it down your throat?
You could at least buy me dinner first.
You have been fed.
Oh yeah, go on then. Oh.
Well, my bit of news is the extended version of the Avengers trailer that came out at the Super Bowl.
What?
Really, really looking forward to this movie.
Yes.
I did have my reservations about the revamped Captain America outfit, but I think it looks really, really good.
Oh, I like it. To me, it feels more like a military.
Yeah, it's. I mean, I liked. I didn't like the pictures of the old one until I saw it actually in action in the movie, and it worked. It looked like something that was built out of 1950s sort of materials, trying to make a bulletproof outfit sort of thing.
Yeah. While still making it sort of combat ready.
Yeah, and now you've got the one he's wearing in this film, which just basically seems to be, the sleek, futuristic version of what he was wearing, which I kind of like. There's some really awesome sort of looking moments in the trailer, which is quite cool. I like the thing of Thor just seemingly landing on a plane.
Yeah, that was kind of cool, because that's going to be a freaking Quinjet or whatever they're called.
I just want to see them all getting beat down or something, and Thor just turning up with massive bolts of lightning striking all around. Kind of like I think it was Ultimates Volume 2, where they basically Loki manipulated everything to make it look like Thor was just some crazy guy with a power suit.
Yes, I always kind of liked that idea for Thor's background at first.
Yeah, and then
is he really a Norse god? Nah, he's just insane.
And then he, basically the Scarlet Witch manages to choose a sort of do a hex sort of thing, so that she makes it that she tweaks the I can't think of the words. She tweaks the likelihood that he'll sort of turn up to save the day, and he does, with just this huge bolt of lightning striking the bad guy. Awesome image. No, I hope they do something like that in the film, because that'd be awesome.
Everybody's going to have their own time to shine in that film.
I just love that bit as it gets towards the end, and you've just got all of them stood back to back.
Yeah.
I do like that.
To me, that's almost like, this is what the last few years have been leading to.
Yeah.
This better be worth it.
It's, it's even the fact you don't seem to get much characterization with Hawkeye, but there's that bit where he's sort of diving. Looks like he's diving off a building and going to take a shot. That's cool.
The figures that you got to remember is and I know at least one person will probably grumble at me about this, but it's Hawkeye. Not many people give a crap about Hawkeye, and it's a terrible thing to say, but it's true.
He's maybe just one of those characters that work really, really well in a group, but
individually,
they're not really strong enough to hold their own title. I mean, to be honest, I always thought that about the Martian Manhunter.
Yeah.
I love
good individual, but group is awesome.
I love him in the Justice League and all that. He's a fantastic character, especially if the story's centred around him and everything. But I just wouldn't want to read about him in a sort of ongoing monthly sort of comic.
What was I going to say about the trailer? I know a lot of people have been going about this, and I know at least one person has gone, I'm so sick of hearing it, but I want to mention the fact of Loki, Tony Stark, I have an army, we have a Hulk. Kind of cool. Just, I get the feeling that's going to be the line that every fucker's going to say when they come out of the theatre.
Yeah.
Well, we have a Hulk. Fuck off.
I don't know, I kind of liked it.
I like it. I got that premonition.
I kind of like the idea of Loki talking to Stark rather than confronting Captain America. I don't know if Captain America is going to be sort of like the boss of the team or not, because they're in the Ultimates, which they seem to be following quite heavily. He is the he was the head of the Avengers in the actual Avengers comics anyways, wasn't he? I don't know, I get the feeling that Iron Man's just getting this huge push because the movie was so well received that he's getting a lot more fans.
Well, I'd almost like to think that it's a case of there might be some sort of butting of heads / power play between the two, and Loki goes, I could think with that.
I just got the feeling that he was going to Iron Man because he was like, he's a drunk. I could maybe manipulate him quite easily.
Let's get him paced.
But I must admit, I did like the look of the Hulk as well. I did have my reservations about the Hulk in the latest movie.
Yes, because you mentioned about this before we recorded.
Yeah, it was just the fact that it may sound a little silly for when talking about the Hulk, but he was a little too ripped.
Yes.
It's the fact that you could virtually see every bit of muscle and everything. To be honest, it just wasn't realistic sort of thing.
Yeah, he'd move and he'd just rip his arms to pieces. There's no pattern. He'd be freezing. There's no fat on it. But like you were saying there, he looks more like rounded, doesn't he?
It looks like they've added a bit more to him. It's like a mixture between that one and the Ang Lee Hulk, which is cool.
That
looks a bit more realistic.
That Hulk just looks awesome. Though I need to know the big question revolving around that Hulk. What does Simon Williams think of it? That's the big question.
That is a question that needs answers.
What does Simon? I can't officially accept any Hulk until it has that Simon Williams skadoosh stamp of approval.
Yeah. So, Simon, if you're listening, we need you to get in touch and tell us what do you think of that Hulk?
Yes. Just hit us up on Twitter. We bug you enough with questions and stuff.
Yeah.
You know who we are by now. Anything else from the trailer you want to mention?
No, that's it.
Do you reckon you know who the bad guys are?
I don't care.
Because you get a glimpse.
I actually do not care at this point.
Good lad.
I just want to see the Avengers come together and fight some people.
Hell yeah, son.
I don't care who it is. I would just quite be happy with a faceless army. An army of faceless minions.
We are the faceless ones.
Yeah.
Well, you can't hear us because we haven't got faces.
No,
that's the commander. You don't just hear him. We'll move on then.
Yep.
To my bit of news, which is also not Transformers news related. Like we always say, we're a gateway drug. If you go onto your friendly Toku Japanese-based funness website, you may have seen recently the following. They're starting to list pre-orders for SH Figure Arts Samurai Sentai Shinkenja Jozu. For those who don't know, for those who have seen Power Rangers Samurai and not Shinkenja, damn your eyes. He's Decker in Samurai. He's a rogue. He's a big bad guy who fights Shink and Red a lot, and he's fucking awesome.
Cool.
Pre-orders are going up for that soon. Cause it's a web exclusive, you're gonna have to go through a middleman if you want it. Just the way it goes, unfortunately. They won't ship outside of Japan, despite the masses of us sitting there clawing at the borders going, give me those figures. Go check it out. Go find your friendly Toku website. I use Toku Nation, cheap plug. They had the pictures up on there. Looks freaking awesome.
It did look very nice.
It's not a high accessory count. It's what? Sword, broken sword, replacement sword, scabbard. But I'm not buying it for the accessory count. I'm not sitting there going, oh, I can do all these bits of it. No, because it's freaking Juzo. And he's awesome. Yee!
You probably have a few different hands and stuff like that.
Oh yeah, they'll be the usual variant. Like there'll be closed hands and hands for the swords, and maybe hands for the maybe there's hands for the scabbard.
Ooh, that would be nice.
I'm already thinking wonderful things about it. Yeah, the front of my TV stand will be him and Shink and Red beating the daylights out of each other, as it's meant to be.
Yeah.
Yay! But that's really about it.
Would you change the tide of battle every week?
Keep it at even balance. But they're just about to fuck each other up.
I was going to say, you could have one week where like Shink and Red sort of like on the ground, sort of staving off.
I'll just end up watching that episode where they have a big fight over and over again, going, ooh! Clunk, 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 click, click, clunk, 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 clunk. 2 days later, watch the episode again. Ooh! Pose. 2 days later, watch the episode again, go, I need some Tanashi stands. Slippery path. It's a slippery path, but it looks awesome. Go check him out. Mr. Rob, you've seen him. You haven't seen the show, so you don't know who he is. But you've got to trust me that he's awesome.
It does look absolutely stunning. Really nicely crafted.
It's an awesome design. I love the fact that like that skull bit is clear on the suit, so I'm assuming because it's figure art and they do awesome jobs, that's going to be clear red as well.
And it did look like it had some sort of sparkly stuff underneath it.
Yeah, that's totally going to be worth it. So yeah, if you know a middleman, go for a middleman. But obviously expect to pay a bit extra.
Yeah.
But hey, he's worth it. I think he's going to be worth it. Certainly for me anyway. So there's our little individual images plucked fresh from the internet river with our laptop fishing nets.
Is that covered in the warranty for the laptops?
Yes! No.
No.
Totally not. We at the Old Archives do not recommend you go fishing with your laptop. If you did, you would what the French would call le fucking stupid.
Le douche.
Le fucking douchebag. But then, they just surrender anyway. Ooh. So we usually have one main news thing to talk about.
Yeah.
This week I want two main things to talk about. Two. This is more sort of this is unconfirmed. I'm going to have to say this first. This is not a confirmed thing. So obviously whatever I'm saying here now, take with a grain of salt. But it would appear that a lot of people have been having the same problem. For those who purchased items from the Transformers Collectors Club in the recent months, it looks like around the time that Overrun / Runabout was released, a lot of people have been getting fraudulent card charges. Yeah. Certain person I know online apparently was trying to buy drinks in a European bar and his bank cancelled it. So if you have got those, please check your bank account. We don't know what's to blame at this point. Obviously it may just be a coincidence, but there is a lot of people who are reporting after their purchase that there is some fraudulent card charges on there. So just, if you have, check your bank account. If you haven't, you're from the UK, my lord, how much did you pay in shipping? So the second bit we've got, and I've just introduced my erstwhile colleague, Mr. Chaos Envy, to this item. War for Cybertron figures. We have full pics of Brawl, Swindle, and we have a chest and head look, I get chills almost saying this, of Bruticus.
Oh, he looks nice.
All of this is from the Fall of Cybertron game. They're doing... This has been revealed as well in Game Informer magazine. Yeah, a magazine got a scoop on the entirety of the website.
Okay.
This is the first place that had it. So this is them in their Fall of Cybertron modes. So you need to have a look at the pictures, basically. But the gist of this is Hasbro is doing 5 deluxe Combaticons who combine into one Bruticus.
Oh, that'd be nice.
5 deluxe Combaticons into one Bruticus. In a Fall of Cybertron style. Which is kind of... honestly, I really, really hope everything goes well for this figure. And I hope that people like me can get all of it. And I hope that people like it. And I hope that Hasbro go, well, maybe we should make some more. Because I miss my combiners.
I never had a full set of combiners.
No, neither did I. Not until the RID stuff came out. Like the proper Robots in Disguise animated series. That's when I got my first full combiner group. Which, lo and behold, was a Bruticus repaint. Go figure. I'm trying to think what else we know about the figure from what I remember from the news article. So obviously it's Brawl, Swindle, Onslaught, Blast Off, and Vortex. I didn't think about that there. 5 deluxes. Each come separately. Vehicle mode, robot mode, all in the Cybertronian style, and then combine into Bruticus. As far as we're aware at this point, they're going to be sold separately, which worries me a bit. But I get the feeling that when the pre-orders of this go up, I'm just going to be pre-ordering all 5 like that.
Straight away.
Yeah, I don't think I'm going to be taking a risk on this one. If I ended up with like 1 figure short, which on my luck would be Bruticus, so I couldn't even combine them without a limb.
Yeah.
I could live without them being one, like it'd be Bruticus or it'd be one of the legs. So I'd have a torso, a leg, and 2 arms, and he couldn't stand.
No.
But I'm blown away by how good this could be. I really, 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 really want to see the rest of them. But I'm blown away by this. I know somebody on Twitter, I think I know who it was, but I can't remember, made a very good point that he was impressed by not by the figures, not by the fact that they were going to do it, was the fact that Hasbro were willing to do it. That Hasbro turned around and went, yeah, screw it, let's do a combiner again. Because they have not done a 5-part combiner since Energon.
Wow.
Which is quite some time ago.
Yeah.
It's freaking sweet. I need it. I need it badly. And I need him to repaint it in either G2 colours or as Rumination. With the upside down G2 Autobot symbols for Rumination. Come on! I don't think I'm asking much.
No.
I reckon they've got to repaint it somewhere along the lines.
Mm.
It'd be weird if they didn't. I'll say that the War of Cybertron stuff didn't get a lot of repaints.
No.
There's been that box set and that's been it. So who knows, they might not. But, man, freaking, come on, bring it home. What about you, Mr. Rob? Are you going to turn around one day and say Kapow Toys has got all 5 and just go, woo, and chuck money at them?
No.
Oh.
I'm not. You know what, I don't actually strictly collect
True.
the Transformers stuff and that, so it's just, especially with money being the way it is at the minute, at the minute I just have to say no. It depends on sort of how nice it looked, what the actual price was, because at the end of the day, you know, if it's going to be stupid amounts of money, then
it's not going to be.
But if I'm guaranteed a certain other character from that line, and they're at a decent price, then I would probably love to have.
Should we mention this then? Because it seems like you're chomping at the bit for this one.
Yes.
This ties into earlier news. Was it? I think it was 8 figures. No, maybe it was 9. I can't remember how many it was, but they announced that X amount of figures would be Fall of Cybertron. And that's your 5 with Bruticus. Because they're going to be separate. This is what terrifies me. They're going to be separate. They're not going to be a box set. They're going to be separate. They're also doing Prime. Now, we don't know if this is going to be a re-release or if they're going to do the newer one. Hopefully it'll be the newer one. So you too can own a fist with wheels.
Yeah, I don't like that new design.
See how the tie looks. Made me mind up then. We're getting Jazz.
Sweet.
So yay, Blaxploitation bot. And we're getting Shockwave. Yeah. Now I'm pretty sure they said they were going to be doing 9. I could be wrong. The hands up if I'm wrong on this one. But I think they were doing 9, which means we're left with 1 unknown. If that isn't Grimlock, we riot.
Yes.
Plain and simple, but I get the feeling it's probably going to be Megatron. He's had a redesign. I'm still surprised they're not doing Starscream.
Yeah, they're not doing any of the seekers, are they?
Because it's so easy to go, well, we've got a Starscream, there's a Skywarp, there's a Thundercracker. And there's 3 molds, and they know that these molds sell because people go, shit, I need all 3.
That's the thing, I was gutted they didn't do the Autobot jets from the game, because, you know me, I'd love another Jetfire type.
Oh, yeah.
But, you know, even Air Raid and Silverbolt, they had really awesome designs. I would have gotten all 3 of those.
But that I think with that they had to hit the basics, they had to hit this is what people will know sort of level. So you had your B, your Prime, your Soundwave.
That's the thing, anyone who's played the game, obviously, you know, will know all those characters.
Because you should have played with them or as them.
Yeah.
So, and you know, obviously we don't know what goes into Hasbro's thought process. Jeez, we wish some days. So who knows? But you know, I think the fact that they're saying they're doing 8 or 9 figures and they're doing this combiner is them willing to push that board out for the game series. I think they've realised that maybe those War of Cybertron figures sold pretty well. Because I think there was 5, including the Cliffjumper, as the remold repaint.
It was Prime, Megatron,
Soundwave, Bumblebee, Cliffjumper. So it was the 5. And those 5, I reckon they've sold well, and that's why they've gone, well, yeah, let's do it again.
Most of them.
Yeah, let's do it again. But this time around, well done for keeping them prototypes under wraps. I remember we had a prototype for Prime and nobody knew what the hell it was. We've got this prototype, what is it? We don't know.
Because that's the thing, the truck mode, you never really saw it in any of the trailers or anything apart from behind.
This was before the trailers had come out as well.
Was it?
Yeah, when the first trailer came out, somebody went, oh shit, it's that prototype. Because I remember somebody had done a picture of them next to each other and they'd just like outlined some boxes and bits, and everyone just went, oh yeah, it is. So well done at this one, and well done again in form of getting the rights to that Combaticon reveal.
Yeah.
Now who's going to give us the other 2 limbs and the full Bruticus image? And Onslaught, come on.
We want to know.
Come on, somebody in that Chinese factory steel. Stick them on eBay so everybody can have a good look at them. I think it's time we took a break.
Yes.
And then we'll come back with a Twitter challenge.
Possibly more randomness.
Someone else, probably, maybe, if you're really lucky. And if you stop touching yourself there.
That's disgusting.
It'll never heal.
The most merciful thing in the world, I think, is the inability of the human mind to correlate all its contents.
This test of my own sanity.
You fool!
There may be those who say that things have souls.
I seen them one night.
Something's wrong with the engine.
There is something out there!
My name is Optimus Prime. Transformers. Hearts of steel. Out now over my little people.
singing. Oh, what to show for me, I will show for you. Show for me, I will show for you. I don't need you, only you. I'm coming through. I want to be the sledgehammer. Yeah, why don't you call my name? Be a sledgehammer. This will be my testimony. I want to be a sledgehammer. Why don't you call my name? Sledgehammer. Let there be no doubt about it. I'm going to be the sledgehammer. This will be my testimony. I am your sledgehammer. Let there be no doubt about it. Yeah, yeah.
The cosmos. Countless worlds upon worlds. Worlds without end. In these galaxies, every possible reality exists. And what is reality on any one world is mere fantasy on all others. Here, all is real and all is illusion. What is, what was, and what will be start here with the words,
Shut up and watch this.
And we're back from that little break with a bunch of music that Adam put in there. Don't know what he put. Hope you enjoyed it. If you didn't, meh.
Is it like we really care?
Our plane will give a fuck. Mr. Rob.
Yes, Mrs. Shield.
Senor Chaos MV.
Senor Dark Ages.
That's me. You launched a Twitter challenge by buoy out into the sea of the internet earlier, did you not?
I did.
Do you want to reel it in and see what we've caught? I'm going very nautical this week, I don't know why.
No, but I'll have one of the deckhands do it for me.
Oof. You gotta get Roger, the cabin boy. Get him to do it. Huh? Oh, masturbates. Oh! Never happened.
Never. Right, so the Twitt-Orr challenge for this week was being able to pick from sci-fi, anime, comics. Who would you have as your personal assistant and why?
Ooh.
This could be either very smutty or very practical.
Yeah, I think my choice was in the middle ground.
So, starting off with Unky Timey.
What does he want?
He's done all of his inner wanna. Naomi from Deno for the coffee.
Hell yeah, son.
As if it'd be for the coffee. It's so fine. Speed Racer for the taxi rides.
But he must talk very fast like this and not move a lot because that would cost more animation cells. Oh.
Yeah, pretty much. And finally, Norman from Big O to be my butler.
Hooray for Norman. I don't know who that is.
No.
I'm not even going to go Timey tell us who it is because by the time this goes out and Timey tells me, I'll go, what the f*** are you on about? What? What's a who? I don't care. You know what my memory's like.
I must admit, I've never watched Big O.
Nah. I know it's got a robot in it and it's big. And it might be called O. That's about all I know about it. Who's next?
It is Mr. Stardoming himself, Ralph.
It's Senor Ralph.
Senor Ralph. Senor Ralph say,
See, I understand binary. I'm going to say the following.
Yeah.
How dare you say my mother was a saint?
I may have got some of the ones and zeros mixed up there.
That makes a hell of a difference.
I do apologise.
Who is next? Is it in English?
It is Ralph again, and it is exactly the same tweet.
What, he tweeted it twice?
He tweeted it twice. I was going to read it out again, but no, I've just realised that is all the same pattern of ones and zeros.
Then I say again, how dare you, my mother was a saint.
Okay, moving swiftly on.
Yes.
Jetfire 2009 says, and it's been so long since I've watched this, I don't know how to pronounce her name. Masane Amana, aka Witchblade. I get an assistant and a bodyguard.
Ding ding.
And that is the only reason you wanted that one, isn't it?
Bonus point. Ding
Considering
ding.
her nickname in the anime show is Undefeatable Breasts.
Shall we move on? Undefeated breasts. Dong dong.
Yeah, it's something to do with her name and the way they say that in Japanese. Because she is basically drawn like your classic buxom
I've
hentai
seen
girl.
it. All I can
Quite
think
funny.
of is indestructible titty balls.
Nice.
That's a free one. They can use that for the next series.
Stardubbing again. He says, "Your fracka actually
I'm not sure if he's drunk or if he's mashing the keypad with his hand.
I think he's
Maybe-
mashing the keypad with his face.
Maybe, just maybe, he's had a heart attack. That's him desperately crying for help. And instead of tweeting the hospital service, he's tweeting us. Crap. Live, Ralph, live!
That's a hell of a mistake.
A deadly mistake.
NHS, the old oil house.
Yeah.
Or
Predictive
maybe-
text is a bitch.
Or maybe he was just desperately trying to get that one tweet out before he died. His last words were going to be in tweet form.
His last words were less than 142 characters. Hashtag dead now.
Oh dear.
Who's next?
Twitter is still going, and when I'm on my deathbed, I want to do that.
No, by then we'll be on to my Facebook, Tash, Twitter, Oreos plus Google Circle Majig.
That is. But I do hate having to sign up to something new. You have to put all your details in again.
It's gonna happen. You just make them up randomly next time. What are you? I'm a rocket scientist space cowboy who lives on the moon. Prove me wrong. Napster, Twit, Google, Circle, Face, Space, My, Circles, Ematron. Prove me wrong!
Take a breath before you explode.
Have you seen my Google, Space, Face, Circles? We should copyright that name right now.
Yeah.
Get on there, get a copyright.
Oh dear.
Then we could sell it for like $2 million. And live like kings. Kings in bacon fat. Mmm.
No.
Okay. Who's next?
Next is
Is it
Mr.
legible?
Yes, it's Mr. Elijah Rooter.
Ah, so no it isn't.
He says Madrox, because he would be able to do everything at once and be everywhere. Pay one, get thousands.
Oh, who's Madrox?
He is basically Multiple Man from...
Oh, okay. That makes sense.
X-Men.
I didn't know that. If you'd said Multiple Man, I would have known, but not Madrox.
Well, he's Madrox the Multiple Man, I think.
I don't know him as that, though. I don't know him well enough.
But yeah, he's quite cool.
That would work, you know.
Especially some of the...
Split off 5 of yourself and reshingle the roof, please.
He's... from what I remember, because I was having a conversation with Paul, because he really fell in love with the character, and he's they tricked him out a bit. Because it's like, it's the same thing with, I don't know who did it first. I'm not sure who did it first.
Me.
But it's the same thing with Naruto, where when Naruto splits off Shadow Clone, the Shadow Clone actually remembers sort of everything, and then when that Shadow Clone disappears, Naruto then has the memories. So it's kind of like he sends one of his doubles off to go and learn like Kung Fu or whatever for so long, and then when he comes back he knows Kung Fu, and that is, you know, that sort of stuff is really cool.
When it happens, does he go, I know Kung Fu?
Wow. Jetfire 2009 again says, Commander T'Pol from Star Trek Enterprise, very organised, won't forget anything, and has a tendency to wear tight uniforms.
But she's Vulcan, so you've only got a chance once every 7 years, at which point she rapes you. So
I can't think
once
of
every 7 years, and it's very brutal. Maybe. What's that line from The Simpsons? when comic book guy takes over,
yeah,
where he instigates the rite of Ponfar.
Yeah, so
which means you will mate only once every 7 years. For a lot of you, that will mean a lot less sex. For me, infinitely more. Or words that are fair. I can't remember, but that's just genius.
Yeah, that was funny, that. Next is Mr. Stardubbing.
Again?
Yep. He says, Dabro das Weafi Dua.
What?
I think he is playing with us.
What?
I don't know what language that is, and I don't know how to pronounce it.
My head hurts. Move on.
Is it Scottish?
I don't know.
Welsh?
I don't know.
Hopefully a nice normal one. Tricky.
Oh, Tricky.
He says, Soundwave, a built-in answering machine, retro-cool styling, and a built-in underling to suicide anyone who pisses me off. I like it.
You come home and he's got your laundry and your messages for the day. Click.
So, Tricky would kind of be the opposite of Daniel, wouldn't he? Running into the Autobot base and going, look what I found! You need cassette recorder!
I found a cassette recorder! And dude,
Trick-
it's like 2005, we're on CDs. Oh, okay. I'll put it outside then. Yeah, dumbass.
Whereas Tricky would just kind of go, ooh, Soundwave! And just like, take him home, you work for me now!
Fetch me my laundry.
Ooh, Groggers!
Hello, Mr. Krog.
Multiple Man, Duplicate, and Multipole. Just to exploit the rules? I'm not quite sure what multipoling is.
Maybe he's multiplying Mr. Lajuda.
Ooh.
That's not a good thing.
No.
Oh, somebody, please think of the children. I didn't mean it, literally. You don't have to.
No, I actually think even if there were multiple Pauls, his children would still win.
Okay. That's good to know. There's good to know that balance remains.
I know for one, Hope has got a head as hard as a dad.
Jeez, Doomed.
Pretty much.
We're doomed. Who is next?
Mr. Stardoming again. He says, "Ha ha ha ha, I have stumped you this time for sure."
In fairness, it's me and Rob, it's not that hard to stump us. Because usually we've been at work all day, we're tired, and we've only had 1 or 2 cups of tea or coffee.
This is very true.
So well done, Ralph. You get a shiny, shiny penny, which you can collect at the Fuck Off and Die office on the Kiss My Ass Boulevard, right next to the Fuck Off shop. I'm sorry, but I'm tired and I'm cranky now. Happy Stew has departed. I've been mocked in a language I don't understand by a Scotsman of all people. A frickin' Scotsman. Love you really, Ralph.
Oh dear God. We're gonna have to kill Krog.
Go on. Has he put multiple man again?
No, it's just his Twitter avatar is a My Little Pony DJing, and it's animated.
Don't stare into its eyes.
Every time
it will convince you to stroke its hair.
Every time
Don't do it.
Its head.
It's only an avatar. Put your thumb over it. You'll not see it.
It's dragging me away from the Twitter.
Just put your thumb over it or scroll down a bit.
Seriously,
scroll up
man,
a bit.
go to your doctors. You know, it's not like the P virus is the T virus. You can get pills for this sort of thing.
The P virus can be prevented. Are you talking to your children about pony protection? I know I am.
God, we need to do that as a video.
First old our house PSA.
Yeah. Tricky again. Says, "Princess from Battle of the Planets. Sexy, violent, and can form part of a human pyramid if need be."
I will accept this as long as he takes 7 Zack 7 with him as well. But he doesn't go anywhere, he just stays in the little shitty base underwater, badly animated, telling you what Princess is doing.
Could be acceptable.
Oh no, it is acceptable, that's the rule. He either has 7 Zack 7 in his base, chattering away bullshitting, or he doesn't have it at all. Them's the rules. I make them up, and I enforce them. It's fantastic.
Awesome. Tricky again says, "River Tam, genius intellect, rocking body, and just try barging into my office to get some FaceTime."
Yeah, but half the time she's zoned out.
You'll be looking at the business end of an axe before you can say, help, this psychotic bitch is trying to kill me." Oh, and by the way, axes are nature's placebo.
I thought there would be nature's suppository.
Ooh.
Or nature's prophylactic. I like them as nature's prophylactic. I think we'll stick with that.
Yeah, I could accept River Town.
It means you get axes that are ribbed for her pleasure. This is my French tickler as I bring up a 2-handed broad axe.
That's disturbing.
They come with a reservoir tip.
They coated in spermicide.
Yeah. Don't worry, I came with protection.
Oh, that's genius.
Nature's prophylactics with the reservoir tip. To collect the blood. I think people are just hearing us laugh now.
It shouldn't be that funny.
But it frickin' well is, isn't it?
Okay.
You can get the extra thin ones so you feel the sensation more. You can get thicker ones so you last longer. You can get ones with vibrating rings at the base. You don't want to see a Viking charging at you. No, you can just as his axe ring goes off at the bottom.
Shouldn't it be the bigger for it should be switched for axes so the bigger one you feel the sensation of?
No, that's the thing, you can mix it, it can be thin but bigger.
And the thinner one So you last longer.
And you don't exactly run around the battlefield with the small size, do you? You always got that base size bigger. Just cover.
So, moving quickly
Axes,
on.
nature's prophylactic.
Moving quickly on.
Yes.
Mr. Elijah Uta again says, Q, because he can do everything and pull some great practical jokes. Like erasing people from existence.
See, that is a great practical joke. I don't like him. Erase him from existence.
You know what makes me laugh even more? It's just his avatar of the Count. He's just there doing these kind of like... and he just fits with the practical jokes. Like erasing people from existence.
For science.
Oh, that's good. That's good.
Any more for any more?
Yes.
Oh my lord, won't these people leave us alone?
We have a Mr. Logan Blaze.
It's the Sugar Bear!
I'm not saying it in that voice.
What about you say, "I'm the Sugar Bear"? You could say it in that voice.
No, because even then he might start doing funny things.
The Sugar Bear!
Yeah. He says the host from Angel We could do some karaoke together. Oh no, the host.
Rob knows the big words.
It's the host from Angel-We. We could do some karaoke together, and he could tell the future, basically point me in the right direction. Now I get it. It means
It's
lawn.
Yeah, but he was known as the host as well, wasn't he?
Yeah, I just never remember him
See,
being
as soon
called
as
the
you
host.
said, I was like, yeah, it's lawn.
Yeah, it took a while to click. It has been a long day.
It's a good one. I like that one.
And, points for Lorne, because he was an awesome character. I loved it when he had his sleep removed.
It's so long since I watched it.
He had his sleep removed, and because he was going all day, just without stopping at all, he basically, this big brutish version of himself was running around killing people.
No,
That's quite funny. Jetfire 2009, I'd hire Harley, but she might kill me. Wait, that won't be a problem, that'd be cool.
Which Harley?
I think he's meaning Quinn.
You stay away from the lovely Mr. Harlequin. Mr. J wouldn't be happy.
And I think he's got suicidal tendencies.
Why?
Because he said she might kill me. Wait, that won't be a problem, that'd be cool.
Okay, should we move on quickly?
Dude, choose life.
Yeah, so much to live for. Like Fall of Cybertron Bruticus.
Kill yourself if they don't do a Grimlock. That's understandable.
There's a protest. Oh, you didn't do a Grimlock. As we're just sitting there going, it was in wave 2 as you're bleeding to death. Oh no! Why won't it stop? Sorry, dude.
Mr. Logan Blaze again.
Sugar Bear.
The drummer from Planetary could hack my system and get his data junkie anything he needs. Plus he's insane.
The drummer from Planet. Not what I'm familiar with then. Or am I missing something?
Planetary?
Mm-hmm. Oh, well, let us know what that is, Paul, because I don't know that one. I'm completely drawn a blank.
Logan Blaze again says Samantha Carter from Stargate. Sexy, clever, and loyal. Basically a great person in a great frame. Plus, good with weapons.
I'm sure she would be a good companion. For the Sugar Bear!
Sweet and fuzzy like a pear.
You have to remember she is good with weapons, so you would have to woo her.
Woo her, sir. Woo!
Mr. Elisha Uta again says Hal Jordan to follow Robert around all day going, I'm the real Green Lantern. All day, every day, forever and ever and ever. Paul, I hate you.
Oh, that's awesome.
I hate you with a fiery, fiery passion.
It's okay, I'm going to edit that one. That happens all the time, apart from weekends where it's Guy Gardner. Because I hate Guy Gardner. I think he's a dick. So you get the weekends off. Big boy words. Come on, you can say it. Come on.
Ralph just replying to Logan Blaze saying, I love you, Logan Blaze. Samantha Carter is the loveliest science fiction hero of all time.
So we have a bit of friendly competition between the Sugar Bear and Mr. Ralph.
Yeah.
That's not going to end well for Ralph. Sugar Bear is a smooth pimple love.
Miss Slick says
The lovely Mr. Slick, my true love name.
Matt Smith's Doctor. Why? 2 words. TARDIS rides.
That sounds like something else. Hey, you ladies want to come for a TARDIS ride? Okay, I approve of this. Kinda.
Mr. Logan Blaze says, no, I have to put him to bed. Too cold for pimps.
It's never too cold for a pimp. Which means he's got to put more fur on. Means his bitch is going to be making him some money. You know what I'm saying?
Mr. Soundwave SG1.
Trussell.
He says, mine would be SG1, the DS9 crew, and the A-Team.
Whoa. You can't have a whole team of assistants.
I know, that's just being greedy.
Tony. Just for that, I'm wiping them all from existence. And I've upset Neve with that idea. Well done, Tony. I've had to do that, and now you've upset Neve.
Slick says, Tom Baker's Doctor. Why? 2 words. Jelly babies.
See, I thought you were going to say TARDIS rides again. I was expecting 11 entries, all of them being a various Doctor with 2 words, TARDIS rides. But I can provide jelly babies. I can't provide a giant scarf and fantastic hair, but I can provide jelly babies.
Then we have Cassius335 saying, incoming shortly.
Well, who's that? Who's shortly? Why are they coming here?
I don't know. He then says, 1. Soundwave, world domination while synced with iTunes. Perfect.
Unfortunately, he's several generations out. Where do I put this cord? What is it? It's a USB. I've got a headphone jack. Fuck off.
Number 2 for Mr. Cassius335 is Elita Stones /Hopper /Schaefer /whatever. Mostly because I don't feel like making a Sari Sundak reference this week.
Okay.
Right by us.
I don't mind admitting I'm a little bit confused.
Yes, just a little. He then says, now, if you'll excuse me, I have peach slices to eat.
Oh,
thanks, guys.
Swine. I don't have anything sweet in the house.
Yes. So, that is everything from the Twitt-Orr Challenge.
Then all for the Twitter challenge. Go on then, Mr. Rob. Who would you be? Pick one.
Just one?
Yes, and then we'll call it a night.
Ooh. That is difficult.
You gotta weigh up the options here.
Yeah. I think I would have to go for... I can't actually pick. There's too many of them.
Give me your top 2 then.
It's so difficult.
Well, just get on with it.
I would have to copy Timmy's.
Uh-huh.
I would definitely go for Naomi.
Uh-huh. I don't think I could put up with the coffee with the icing on the top. Should maybe a cup of tea with icing on the top. I think I'd flip out.
But you'd always be so happy. You'd come in from work all down, dejected. She'd be happy and giving you a coffee.
I wouldn't want icing on it, and then I'd feel bad, and then I'd be depressed, and I'd jump off the den line and wander the time desert until I was forgotten about because I'd upset it because I liked iced coffee. I said tea.
And then I think RC.
Which version? School teacher from Animated, normal one from G1, or Psycho Bitch from IDW, who used to be a man.
I was thinking more of the Prime version.
Oh, okay, I forgot about that one.
Just the thing of, computer. Always there when you need it. Plus changes into a rather nice looking motorbike, so you can get around. And anyone messes with you, big fucking robot.
I'm glad you didn't go with the obvious thing of then I could ride her home.
Yeah.
Good lad.
And besides, I don't have a shot, I'm not Daniel.
Or Jack.
Sorry. Jack Hammer.
Yeah, the jackhammer. With his never-ending fire extinguisher.
Yes.
So I'm going to pick mine.
Yep.
I am tempted to say one thing, because I can just come up with a really good reason for it.
Okay.
I could say Harley Quinn, because then I would have my own private therapist.
Yeah.
Because people forget she's a therapist. But no, I'm not going to go with that, because Mr. J would kill me. I've got a good one. I would have Bato and the Major from Ghost in the Shell. Because then I would have the two figurehead from Section 9.
Nice.
and then I could just sit there and watch as they slowly but surely fall in love. Oh, because that needs to happen. Damn their eyes.
They would have to each have a Tachikoma.
And, I've got all the Tachikomas myself.
They just turn up to work in a Tachikoma.
Yeah. I just pop out and go, Tachikoma, bitch!
So what a Tachikoma!
Yeah.
I love them. They're awesome.
Oh, I love them.
They scare me though.
I may have to watch the series again, but then I'll end up crying at the end of it. But I don't
Why would you cry at the end of it?
Tachikomas go by. And then they come back again. And then they die again. And then they come back again. Yay.
I was going to say that I'm sure they all make it in the end. Maybe a few tweaks here and there. 'Cause I love it when they all get sold off to like different departments, sort of thing. You got the construction one all painted up and
taking
everything.
care of old people. See, that's why you want a Tachikoma. There you go, I'm adding Tachikoma. Because they can take care of old people. And if need be, there's a grenade launcher on the front. Which is always the benefit in an assistant. Yeah. Actually, you know what? Just because I've been hearing it a lot lately and it's making me crack up, I want Marcus Phoenix.
Why Marcus Phoenix?
Just and Anya on the other end of the phone. Just so I'd get him to organise everything with Anya, so you just get Anya! I need a bucket of 250! Anya! I'd give him a phone line which specifically didn't work very well, and he had to yell down it. And yes, I'm totally ripping that from something I've been hearing lately, but that's all their fault for getting it stuck in my head.
It's fair dues.
I would also have my person in charge of public relations would be the Coltrane. So I think we're going to wrap it up there.
Sounds good.
Yeah, it's about an hour. There we go. That's about right for a show. Hopefully next week Adam will be back, so you don't have to put up with just us two. Whatever. I'm gonna.
I love that.
Yeah, you didn't see the visual medium of me swiping at the recorder as well. Nah, get away. So that's it for this week. Thank you as ever to everybody who was listening. Thank you to everybody who posted in the Twitter.
And thank you for not making it as worrying as it could have been.
Yes, apart from you, Ralph, you're in trouble. But yeah, thank you to everybody. Thank you for listening. Thank you for downloading. You can find us in the usual spot for those who don't know. You'd go to the nerdfid.blog. I don't know where. I don't remember this stuff. I'm terrible. Just search. Go to Google. Type in the Nerdsphere, and you'll find us.
Or just alternatively, go to www.oldoilhouse.co.uk.
That makes too much sense to go there. Why would you go to the best place for it? Stupid, stupid boy.
Don't forget, we are doing a separate sort of monthly show for all your questions. So if you've got anything you want to ask us, get them sent in.
And where can they send them to? It's on the forums.
On the forums.
It's on the Twitter. But you have to hashtag it with Summit. I think it's Old Our House question, something like that. Hashtag it as a question. We'll spot it that way.
And you can also email your questions to us at theoldoilhouse@gmail.com.
There we go. That's why I keep him around, ladies and gentlemen.
Not just a pretty face.
Not just because everybody would get sick of me hearing me warble on about how good Juzo is for 2 hours. It would happen. Oh my lord, it would happen. It would be welcome to the Juzo and Figure Arts podcast. He's so awesome. I keep him around because he does the addresses and stuff. It's probably one of these freakish people who remembers their mobile number as well.
Nope.
Speaking of which, Rob's mobile number is... goodbye, everybody. Have fun, have a good week, and we'll see you here next time.
Bye!
I hate you, Rob.
You have been listening to The Old Oil House. Come visit us at www.oldoilhouse.co.uk. Join the forums at thenerdsphere.madmooseforum.com. Email us at oldoilhouse@gmail.com, rate us on iTunes, and give feedback on the forum. Thanks for listening.
Ha 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 ha!